Good morning. I'm Adam Brown, Chief of Detectives with Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and I'm here this morning to announce the arrest of Rohbanni Wilson for the murder of Stuart Carson. On June the 7th at 7:44 a.m., police were dispatched to the 500 block of West 27th Street in reference to a shooting. Upon our arrival, we discovered that a Gator City cab driver had been shot. JFRD personnel arrived and pronounced the victim deceased. Homicide detectives immediately began their investigation, and they developed Rohbanni Wilson as a person of interest. Through evidence obtained from a search warrant, as well as information obtained from witnesses, Wilson was identified as the suspect, and a warrant was obtained for his arrest. On June the 12th, we enlisted the help of the U.S. Marshals in locating Wilson, and on June the 18th, Wilson was located by the Marshals in the 1200 block of Mayport Landing Circle and arrested. He has been charged with 1 count of murder. I would like to take this time to thank the U.S. Marshals for their assistance in locating the suspect and commend Homicide Team 5 and Lead Detective Vic Barker for their hard work. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them at this time.
Could you go over again where he was found and what led up to his arrest?
The Marshals had been actively looking for him. He was found in the 1200 block of Mayport Landing Circle. As far as the nuts and bolts of how they found him, I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
Russ
Yes,
Fine Action News, you got why he did it?
No, not at this time.
Really?
Yeah.
When he first gets news, is this related to the stabbing of the other caddy?
No, it is not related.
And Roger Leader from First Coast News. Again, were there some identifications made to get an idea of who he was initially? I'm just trying to get how you kind of zeroed in on him.
I'm being a little vague with you guys, and there's a reason for it. Even though we have charged the suspect with the 1 count of murder, the investigation is continuing. It's active. We're still getting more information in reference to the case, so I can't really go into detail about how we found him or what led up to it. But we have physical evidence. We executed a search warrant where we obtained more evidence, and we also have witness testimony.
Could there be someone else involved?
No, not at this time. No reason to believe that.
Annalise Delgado, WOKB. Do you know can you state anything about his previous criminal history?
He does have a criminal history. It's going to be in your packets, and I can tell you he is a registered sex offender in the state of Florida.
Were any of the neighbors in that community helpful? Are these the witnesses that you mentioned?
I can't really go into detail as to who our witnesses were.
But he did live in Mayport.
He actually traveled to Mayport quite a bit, but to the best of my knowledge, he lived in the West 27th Street area. He just frequented the beaches.
Any other questions?
Are there any leads on the man who got stabbed? The taxi driver?
I'm not sure where we are with that case.
All
Anything
right.
else?
Thanks.
Thank you.
you.